Bleak tweeted, cool, but this you. No, it's not. Do you need glasses? I see you're wearing some in your profile picture. What is it, prescription? You think you're the first one to ask me this question? Hey, here's a picture of someone who's not funny. Is this you? What's up, guys? Omni here. You guys know how it goes. Another day, another video. Last night, I tweeted I slate what recent news topics, tweets, videos y'all want me to talk about tomorrow. And yeah, today and for the next few episodes, I'll probably be drinking coffee out of a straw. I'm doing this like teeth whitening kit thing at home, and it says I'm not allowed to drink coffee without a straw, or else my teeth will get like black or something like that. So yeah, that's if you're wondering why the straw is here. All right, so a couple of you guys linked me this article today. There's a little bit of drama going on with Pokimane, I think Mizkif, Hasan, and a bunch of other Twitch streamers talking about the whole credibility of, you know, maybe potentially making too much money and potentially also trying to squeeze out too much money from your subscribers. Article from Dexerto said Pokimane condemns Twitch stars who use, quote, tactics for subs is not necessary. And yeah, it's a pretty interesting debate. You guys might be curious about this. You know, like top streamers, when you have so much money, does it make sense for you to have like sub goals and things like that? That's a question. It's an argument that I've seen before on the internet, but I'm curious to see what they have to say about it in like the present day and age.
People who have like 50K subs and they're like, let's get 51K. I hate saying potentially controversial stuff or telling people what to do, but I do personally find that a little bit off-putting. To think like you make so much money and you must be very, very well aware of this as being such an easy and clear marketing tactic to try to convince people to give you even more money.
Okay, well, that was like the longest sentence I've ever heard, girl. I think she even took a deep breath after that. Okay. Wow. Okay. Pokey kind of going in. Basically suggested it, I guess, that you're already at a standpoint where you're making so much money. You're already successful. You've already kind of made it. You know, I imagine these people who have like, I don't know, let's say you have 50,000 subscribers, which I think she's kind of portraying here. Multiply that times 5, that's 250. Divide that by half, that's 125. But you probably get a bigger cut because Twitch gives you a bigger cut when you have more subscribers. So yeah, you're making $125,000, you know, dollars a month, and you're trying to squeeze out some more, even though you're already at the place where you're filthy rich, I guess is what she's trying to say.
That's crazy. Is that really necessary?
That's crazy. I know where she's from.
It's just really not. Like, it's not necessary. Again, this is not at any particular individual.
But she says it's not. But there's only like a few people who have like 40,000, 50,000 subscribers. So even though she might not be talking to a specific person, I'm sure she's talking about the concept of it. But I'm pretty sure the people on the receiving end who fit that description will probably take it personally.
It's just my personal opinion.
And you're entitled
doing that or not doing that.
Yeah, and you're entitled to your personal opinion.
I guess the other thing for me is like there's greediness.
Mm-hmm.
There's wanting to just accumulate a lot of wealth, which, you know what? I don't even think that's a bad thing. But then there's like, you have to consider the fact that when you're streaming, a lot of the wealth that you are accumulating is from other people's pockets.
Yeah.
Typically people that make less money than you.
Yeah.
That's why, like, if I don't need the money to sustain...
I didn't mean to interrupt her. I mean, I'm going to go back to it. But yeah, that's kind of like how most, I would say, service industries work. You know, like if you are a musician or if you're a music artist or if you're a stand-up comedian, you know, like if you're Dave Chappelle or if you're Kevin Hart and you go out and you do a tour, you know what I'm saying, for your stand-up, and you have hundreds of thousands of people who are clearly, you know, less wealthy than you buying tickets. Yeah, they're not going to be as wealthy as you or as successful, and you will be taking money out of their pockets. Is that a bad thing? No, it's a service industry. You know, you pay for something for entertainment, you get something back in return. I think that's the concept, but also I guess what she's trying to say is that maybe it's getting taken too far when you're that rich. You know what I'm saying? I see both sides here.
Myself, I don't want to further incentivize or try to use these little marketing things to like squeeze just a little bit more money out of people. Again, just feels like unnecessary.
Okay. I agree and I disagree. I mean, you think about it, you're a content creator, you're somebody like Pokimane, right? you got many ways where you have many different revenue streams, whether it's the subs and you're trying to increase your subs, whether you have merch and you're trying to get money through merch, whether you have sponsors sponsors you don't get paid from like the little guys. But yeah, I feel like a lot of these guys do have separate revenue streams where they are trying to get money from their audience. I don't think that's something that you have to like downplay, but I do agree that there gets to a time and point where if you have 50,000 subscribers and you're trying to push your audience and fan base to get to like 5,500 and you're already filthy rich, then it's just kind of like, wait, maybe there's another, source of revenue that you can be getting, maybe from a company or a sponsor or something like that. Not the guys who continue watching. I don't know. So anyway, guys, Hasan responded to it. And Hasan, you don't know, he has 40,000 subscribers. He's like this political commentator, Twitch streamer. And he has 40,000 subscribers, so this applies to him. He's in that category of bucket. So we'll play this clip for you guys.
Pokey called you and Miskiff out? No, dude. I know. I've like, what, you guys think this is the first time I talked about having a sub count? Like, you guys think this is my first rodeo? Like, I've literally talked about it like a million times. People say I'm fake leftist Andy all the goddamn time.
I like the fingernails.
If I don't have the sub count up, then oh, dude, I can't believe you're hiding your sub count like you're a fucking piece of shit.
Hey, is that true? People will call you a POS because you're hiding your sub count? I mean, I barely have 1,000 subscribers. I don't think anyone's called me a POS, but at the same time, I'm not, HasanAbi. But is that a thing where if you don't have your subscriber count listed as a big Twitch streamer that people call you out on it? I've never heard that before, but again, I don't have 40,000 subscribers or that many people watching me. So yeah, I'm assuming if he says it, he's telling the truth. So
why have the sub goal? It's the only way to show on the Streamlabs OBS.
It's the only way to show on Streamlabs OBS. What? So yeah, guys, this all kind of originated. I think this post came out here like 16 hours on live stream fail, and kind of the conversation started happening about, rich people getting more rich and squeezing money out their pockets. So I like to do a quick little Reddit deep dive. I actually really like this subreddit, and I kind of like Reddit deep diving. If you guys have any suggestions for Reddits that we can deep dive, but we can look at a couple comments that are, bring up some interesting points. This guy said, Miz and Hasan only make $250,000 a month, though. That's barely enough to pay for healthcare. Pepe left. Okay. SQC brought up how he thought it's scummy to put sub goals on a stream's overlay to Hasan back when Hasan had 2,000 subscribers, And Hasan agreed and said he only has it because he has a, quote, low sub count, but never did end up removing it, though. Shrug, kind of emoji ASCII. So, okay, there's a consensus, it seems, on top streamers that having your sub count or a sub goal is scummy even at 2,000 subscribers. That's interesting. I mean, I get the concept. I get why people are saying why. They're saying, like, if you have the sub count or the sub goal and you're making money or you're doing really successful and you're doing really well, you're incentivizing people to keep subscribing to you when you don't really need it. Let me keep reading more. Person brought up an interesting point. Only thing I think that lets that excuse kind of slide is if he plans on donating most of it to charity and mods like Ludwig. If you guys don't know, Ludwig did a subathon where he had like crazy amounts of subs. And this person said, no, they have a financial incentive to do it. They know after the donation, they might keep a large amount of subs and really boost their overall future earnings. So yeah, a lot of people believe like, subathon, things like that. And this is not to discredit, Ludwig at all, man. He's a super cool dude. I really like him. I'm a huge fan. But yeah, when you do that, you make a lot of money, even if you give a lot of money away. I mean, as an accountant, you guys probably don't know this, but giving money to charity helps you to keep money in your pocket. It's called a tax write-off. All of this is a tax write-off or business expenses. Giving money to your mods is a business expense that can lower your AGI, your adjusted gross income. So at the end of the day, raising this subathon is not like this selfless cause where money comes out of your pocket and you get nothing back in return. No. There's always a benefit. And even after the benefit is over, after that whole subathon is gone, you still got a whole bunch of people who are still subscribed to you. You got a whole bunch of viewership, a whole bunch of sponsorships who've been on your streams. There's a very strong financial incentive regardless of how much money you make. And there's a lot of people who make a lot of money giving away a lot of money, aka Mr. Beast. That's his whole shtick. But yeah, again, no shade towards them. I'm just letting you guys know it's a good cause. If you're gonna make money by giving money to people who need it, that's a good way to make money, in my opinion. So we'll read these two comments. These are actually some good points. This person said, she's right. Something about a huge Minecraft streamers begging for subs when they already have 20,000 subs is weird, in which this person said, Rambo, Pepe Lev, he had 90,000 subs a week back and did 2 subathon streams to get to 100,000. I remember this. Actually, we talked about this in the prior video. Rambo, this really huge Twitch streamer, had a subathon to get to 100,000 subscribers, and if he made it, he would play a game called Omni. So the incentive was, hey guys, get me to 100,000 and I'll stream again, but a different game. And I was talking about like, man, that'd be pretty cool if I could do that, but don't got the clout or the gang for that. But yeah, some people were kind of saying, this person replied, my personal favorite was when he did a subathon to raise money for his trip to the UK, even though he was already at 80,000 subs. Like, bro, you can easily afford it. Yeah, that's a little kind of size. It's almost like using your subscribers and your fan base as like a personal piggy bank or wallet. Because like, if you got the money, if you got the cash, if you're Rambo and you're super successful, and you're just like, hey guys, let's raise money for for me to go somewhere. I need you guys to pay for this trip for me, but you got more than enough cash to do so. I get it. I can see where it starts getting to the point of greed, where you're dipping into the wallets of people who don't have as much money to fund activities that you can clearly afford. Usually in those situations, you raise money because you don't have a lot of money, or, you know, you're not like super rich. You know, like me, I'm not super rich, okay? I'm not broke, but I'm not super rich. So if I needed to go to the UK for some content, I'd be like, hey guys, help me, you know? But yeah, anyway, this person said, kind of cuts off at a weird spot. Poki then goes on and says that you can't expect everyone to uphold the same moral standard with regards to streaming incentives. I agree with that. She then goes on to highlight Skara, who doesn't even have donation alerts on his stream, which I think is very pog of him. So yeah, guys, that's kind of like the little fiasco that's going on in the drama world. There's nothing, you know, personal. No one's attacking anybody. There's no like cancellations going on here. It's just a conversation that's being had, and I'm curious what you guys have to think about it. Like, on one hand, you know, you got Poki talking about how she doesn't like to, you know, take donations or subscriptions or things like that. She doesn't want to take more money, you know, from people who have less money, I suppose is what she's saying. But, you know, at the same time, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she just released like, you know, merch, you know, which is another revenue stream for you to get money from people who are your fan base. Like, there's a lot of people, you know, and this is, again, there's no shade. This is just business as usual. But many creators and many people, many successful rich people have different revenue streams in order to get money from the people who have less money. In fact, a lot of these people are so rich that, yes, of course, they're going to be making money from people who don't have as much money as them. I would say the alternative is sponsors. A lot of these guys get paid crazy buco dollars when it comes to sponsors. So that's another thing. If you're making money and companies are giving you that money, that's a different situation. But, you know, I don't know everyone's situation. I don't know, you know, how much Hasan is getting in sponsorships. I don't know how much XQC is getting in sponsorships. I know he's getting a lot, actually. On the flip side, yeah, if you got 90,000 subscribers and you're trying to push for that 100K, I guess the idea of capitalism comes into place. Like, how much is too much? And do you want to keep bleeding the wallets dry of people who have way less money to you when they can be using that to, I don't know, to invest in themselves or something like that? Like, I mean, I think in my situation, if I was ever that successful, I would be like, guys, keep your money. Maybe teach you guys how to take that money that you guys give to me, and then figure out how I can teach you guys how to invest in yourself, so it's like, you know, you can make more money. I'd like to kind of lift everyone up as opposed to you guys donating to me. But at the same time, like, you know, it is a service. People pay money to, you know, get entertainment. So it's an equivalent exchange. It's not like you're just stealing somebody's money, but I don't know. But anyway, that's the situation. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Kind of controversy, but nothing too heavy, and I kind of like it like that. Let's get on to the next topic. So Zankri said a rocket that was launched in China is going to be heading back down to Earth this weekend. Bro, is this real? Are you for real? Heads up, a used Chinese rocket is tumbling back to Earth this week. Excuse me, hold up. Bro, all right, I can't read this article. It's New York Times. I have to be subscribed, so this is all I'm going to get. The chances of it hitting a populated area are small, but not zero. That has raised questions about how the country's space program designs its missions. Like, yeah. Like, bro, if you launch a rocket out into space, but it has a chance of hitting like a random country or place, isn't it just a missile at that point? Like, isn't it just a random indiscriminate like weapon? If but yeah, that's kind of wild. I don't really feel like going more into this. Just let you guys know, hey, look up in the skies, okay? Keep okay, no. Just be careful, all right? No, but for real, that would be absolutely devastating if this rocket fell down on somebody, like people, and killed lives. Like, that's really dangerous. And yeah, I don't think that's how you should be launching rockets. So bored, I guess, and 1,000 of you guys said, Floyd Mayweather giving Jake Paul a black eye after he stole Mayweather's hat. What a sentence. Is this real? Okay, I heard You know, I saw it was trending. You guys don't know. This whole fight between Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul is going down this year. That's the new hype, you know, match. And I do recall seeing Jake Paul getting into the mix, starting some drama. But he got a black eye. I did not know that. And you took Mayweather's hat, bro, you don't touch this man's hat. He's got bodyguards that will just like uppercut you into infinity. What is going on here? So yeah, I found a clip here that says Jake and Floyd going at it. Let's watch it.
Sir. Get the paperwork for this ball. Get Al Henry. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't need Al Henry.
Let me call Al Henry.
I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss.
Oh,
got your hat. Got your hat.
He said, "Got your hat." So I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. When I think about these boxing matches, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, you know, all the, I don't see it being as real. I believe this is like wrestling. Well, you know, wrestling is real. My bad. Sorry for you wrestling fans out there. But I see it as like a facade, as entertainment. It's supposed to be an act. I feel like Logan Paul has already signed some agreement or a contract where like, hey guys, we're gonna go into the match. We're not gonna knock anyone out. And it's gonna be like a TKO or something like that. I feel this, just in my opinion, I feel like it's not real. Especially after watching that whole Jake Paul versus Ben Askren thing. I feel like it's a show. I don't know, man. To be honest, after watching this, the scene is that felt kind of like a tussle. Like maybe they came in and said, "Hey, man, I'm gonna take your hat, and then we're gonna fight about it." But I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, apparently Jake Paul got a black eye from the situation. I think one of the bodyguards hit him. I can't actually show the moment where there's violence because then YouTube will be like, "Hey, did you just show somebody getting hit?" Yeah, can't allow that on the stream. But yeah, Jake Paul's Twitter profile it says "Gotcha Hat." He changed his name to Gotcha Hat. Ha 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 ha. And he has a link here, jakepaul.com, to Gotcha, where he's selling hats that says "Gotcha Hat." He is such a god daggone troll, man. This was trending all last night. Gotcha Hat, where yeah, that's the thing. So you guys look at this, you see Jake Paul, he said, "Word on the street already is that Floyd is sending goons after me to try to kill me or hurt me. If I die, I died for the hat." This person said, "Honestly, I've had 3 easy fights as a pro, so been itching for some real action. One of Floyd's 30 bodyguards got a clean shot on me in the eye. Respect." So yeah, guys, that's the situation. I mean, I don't know how I feel about it. To be honest, I want to see an actual legit fight between Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. If this was not an act, if the gloves were on, these guys were training, there was no entertainment, there was no clown show, there was no clown fiesta, they were actually trying to, you know, get each other, then this would be absolutely hype. But a part of me just believes that this is just all a show. It's all a facade. It's all just marketing. It's all just a money ploy to make people come and watch. And it's entertainment if people like it, and I'm not knocking that, but I don't know. I want to see someone's head get knocked off. I want to see pure anger. I want to see Logan Paul versus KSI part 2, or KSI versus Jake Paul. I want to see them try to knock their heads off. I want to see some anger and intensity, because man, if Floyd Mayweather loses to Logan Paul, okay, there was a tweet. I saw a tweet. My guy JD Witherspoon said, "If Floyd Mayweather somehow loses to Logan Paul, the sport of boxing must retire." And that's just how I feel. I can't, okay? Floyd is, what is he? Is he undefeated now? What's his record? I'm pretty sure he's like undefeated. Let me double check. I think he's undefeated. So yeah, it says here in his professional career, Floyd Mayweather is undefeated at 49-0, but the boxing champion has been beaten before almost 20 years ago. So I guess he was beaten before he actually started going official. But yeah, we'll just say he's undefeated, bro. And I'm just like, you can't be 49-1 and the person that you lost to is a YouTuber. You just can't. This will destroy the world of boxing, okay? It's not allowed. And also, for the sake of black people, you can't. I'm just playing. Let me stop making it about race, but it's so fun making it about race. But yeah, guys, it's the whole Jake Paul getting a black eye and taking his hat, doing the gotcha hat. I gotta admit, that's absolutely hilarious. The gotcha hat, that's kind of funny. And yeah, Logan Paul versus, you know, your boy Floyd Mayweather is happening sometime this year, so will I watch it? Probably not. I'll probably just wait and see clips later. I'm definitely not going to pull an H3H3 and watch a pirated version and then confess. Curious to see how that's going. But yeah, that's the situation. So, okay, Atlanu, and this is kind of interesting. This is the whole VTuber thing, you know, kind of the VTuber world. But today or yesterday, for the Omni reading this tweet, it's I guess it's today, tomorrow, today. Gawr Gura, I think it's Gawr Gura, an English VTuber debuted a new outfit, and the stream peaked at 190,000 views or something like that. The image below is Gura in a new outfit, and yeah, it's cute. It's a cute outfit. She's got the nice sandals. She's got the new dress and a purse with the little shark bite. And yeah, 190,000 people, guys, watched her new outfit reveal. This VTuber. And yeah, I mean, for those of you guys who are kind of new to the concept of VTubers, yes, this is a world that exists. To actually get one of these models and get it worked on and things like that in the background, it costs a lot of money to do so. But you know, the payoff is really good, I guess, if you're really good at it. I see that it kind of mainly works for women, you know, girl VTuber models. There's not like a lot of popular, you know, guy ones, and I'm a black guy, so I don't see me popping off in that industry. But yeah, just in case you guys were curious, Gawr Gura has a new outfit. And that's your monthly VTuber news segment. So guys, in gaming news, Catty Cat Rules says this. He sent me a link to Nintendo of America's tweet. Learn to make games from the minds at Nintendo. Build your own games from the ground up with the colorful and quirky note on when hashtag Game Builder Garage comes to Nintendo Switch on June 11th. So yeah, guys, in about a month, you will be able to create your own video games using this Game Builder Garage game. It's actually only like $29.99, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's kind of similar to how they made that whole Mario Builder, where you can make your own Mario games. Basically, you can make your own entire game. Yeah, guys, I'll just put it in the background for you guys to see, because the music will definitely get copyrighted. But yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. Like, a lot of people are kind of upset that they don't make games like F-Zero. There's a lot of games that people want Nintendo to make, but Nintendo won't. So now people are basically saying like, all right, well, I'm going to go ahead and make all the games that you want. I'm going to make my own RPG. I'm going to make my own shooter. I'm going to make my own Star Fox, whatever, and I'm going to make it good. It's going to be kind of interesting. I feel like this is a great way for Nintendo to just be like, hey, look, make a game using our system, and if the game is good enough, we'll just make it our own. We'll just create it and say, here's a new version of your game. Like, they're getting their own IP and getting people to actually create games that they might actually end up making a game in the future. It's a great investment. It's pretty fun, and it's pretty cool for people who want to make games and discover how to do it. I think it's a good idea. But guys, as you guys can imagine, Nintendo fans and a lot of Twitter people got upset because when you release a game as Nintendo that no one's been asking about, that's all you get. It's rage. Where's my F-Zero? Where's my this? Where's my Breath of the Wild? Where is it? Give it to me right now. This person says, so we really have no games to look forward to this year, huh? Just it's annoying, you know, like when you're constantly having to like hear people say, where's this specific game, as you release a really cool concept that a lot of people would like. It's just like, get over yourself, bro. The game that you're waiting for is not the only game that's coming out, dog. You are not the only person that exists in this world. Yeah, you're entitled to your opinions and beliefs. I agree about it, but I don't have to be an ass about it, in my opinion. This person said, I don't get it. You want people to buy this and make their own games, but shut down content creators who make fan games and sequels. So as you guys know, Nintendo is infamous for DMCA. Taking down people's games where they create a game using, you know, Nintendo's IP, illegally modded or whatever, and they say, hey, shut down, cease and desist. So I don't know, maybe this is Nintendo's America's way of saying, hey, you guys want to make games based off our systems? Here you go. Here's a game where you can make games and we won't shut it down. It would be absolutely hilarious though if someone made a game that was so good that they actually DMCA'd it. It's impossible. Obviously, it won't happen at this point in time, because if someone makes a game for this game, it's still, you know, technically Nintendo's game, right? So kind of making games for Nintendo in a way that's more legal. I like this picture. It says, you effing make it then if you're so goddamn smart. Garage. Make your own Breath of the Wild if you're so smart. This guy said literally no one asked for it. To anyone who won't shut the F up about Breath of the Wild or Prime 4, I have one thing to say. I don't care what they have to say. But yes, a lot of people upset that a game came out that's not the game that they want. A lot of people are kind of, you know, making jokes about the whole DMCA issue. I'm curious to see how this game is going to come out. I think a lot of people, like, I know, first person that comes up to the top of my head is Alpharad. He's probably going to do something wild with this game. So yeah, that's the Nintendo game that's coming out, and that's all I really have to say about it. So Ruined and a bunch of you guys also wanted me to bring this up. This should be really quick if you guys don't know. It said, she said, you'll now be able to tip people on Twitter. And yeah, Twitter is allowing you to, you know, pay people. And if you guys look at this GIF right here, if you click that, send via Bandcamp, Cash App, via Patreon, basically you're going to be able to send money to people through Twitter, which includes me. Show your love, leave a tip. Now testing Tip Jar, a new way to give and receive money on Twitter. More coming soon. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't think this is kind of like, what's the controversy? That's what I want to know. I just want to know, what's the controversy? Where's the hiccup? Where's the exception? What makes this an evil practice? Why should Twitter be canceled for doing this? Because whenever something new happens, you know, people want to find a way why this is a terrible idea. First reply to this is I see someone talking about, hey, we want an edit button. Spaces. We want an edit button. Cropped photos. We want an edit button. Oh, you want money. No one. I don't want an edit button. Is that an unpopular opinion? I don't want an edit button. It will be abused into infinity. Like I don't want it. I don't want someone making a tweet, then you liking it, then they edit the tweet, but they delete the tweet. I don't want it. If you tweet and you mess up, delete it. That's how I feel about it. I don't want the edit button, me personally, but I don't know. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion. This person said, wait, that's actually a good update. So, okay, some people are kind of happy about this. This person said, wow, I think artists will benefit a lot from this Twitter tip jar if the feature is added. That's great. Twitter, you guys should also please consider introducing it. Shut up. Stop. Just take what you get. So yeah, guys, I have nothing left to say about this. I think this is excellent for people who are artists who want to come onto this platform and try to make money. You know, putting your tweets and your art behind a paywall where you give a tip like $3 to come see some art that you really, really like. So artists can make more money because, you know, it's an industry where they don't make enough money. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's the whole Twitter tip jar thing. If you guys want to come to my Twitter, you know, if you guys want to, I make these tweets all the time. I sleep. You know, if you want to be a part of that, you can come tip my tweet and then we can... But alright guys, that's all I have for today's video. Happy Friday if you're watching this on Friday, and happy whatever day if you're not watching it on Friday. Do me a favor, again, if you made it to the end of the video, leave a like, subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'll probably see you guys this weekend. Again, like I said, I mean, I'm gonna be a little bit busy with this move, but I just want to get it over with. I absolutely hate moving. I hate it with a passion. It always puts me out of commission. There's a disruption in service and me making videos. I don't like being taken out of my comfort zone, and I feel like moving does that exactly. But gotta do it, so I gotta stop whining and complaining about it. But yeah, once that gets done, man, I'm looking forward to the next chapter of this channel, man. You guys have been with me for a long time. I really appreciate this journey with you guys. I would say not much is going to actually change when I get back to my new place outside of the background, so enjoy this while it lasts. I might change the background music, we'll see. I just kind of want to make more videos. I want to talk about more things. That's probably the only biggest thing that I want to do once I get situated, is I want to go back to making more videos like I used to do, because right now I'm always being disrupted and I can't. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, man. You guys have a great rest of your day or weekend or whatever it is. And yeah, take it easy. Peace.